So, here we are, the two of us, in our sauna, sitting on a bench together, crammed between the wooden walls. Have you ever thought what a sauna would be like if the walls weren't wooden? What if they were metal?
That'd be kind of like a stove.
You'd be burnt to death, wouldn't you?
But why would they create something like that?
Well, they did. They did, and they called it an oven.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have sit in it.
Exactly. So the difference between an oven and a sauna is that a sauna is big enough to allow more than one person, more than one reasonably average-sized person, and it is made of wood.
Why do you think they started doing saunas? Like, what was the function of it?
It started with the Japanese, I believe. No, I don't really know.
You don't know?
No, it started with the ancient Greeks. And they did it because...
Was it like a sexual thing?
It's really cold in Greece.
A mating session?
No.
No, it was just like we needed to be warm?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't really know, and I don't really have much interest in that topic, to be honest.
Okay, well, our first topic today is what teachers really do when they're not at work. And what do you think they do?
What do I think they do?
Yeah. Like,
well, isn't that kind of a stupid question? I mean, everyone knows they just go to the teacher's lounge and lay down in their coffins.
Right, and that's what I thought too, but a few times when you're younger, especially, you would see them at the supermarket or wherever,
yeah.
And it would just be like...
It'd be like a mirage.
It'd be this whole different experience.
It's like seeing a unicorn.
Exactly. A unicorn.
Weird. It's really weird. I know.
I feel it.
You feel the weirdness?
Yeah, I do feel the weirdness.
Look,
I don't even know what to do. Like, I think when you're younger, it's weird, but as you get older, they're just like people. Because I remember I had a public school teacher come, and I was talking to them, and it was now, and they were talking about their marriage, and I just had this whole different weirdness happening to me. Because they're not supposed to be people.
They are authority figures.
Exactly, and they're supposed to be like godly almost. Like, they're not supposed to have lives. They're supposed to be...
you start dating them, then it just turns around.
You start dating them.
Yeah. That's when it all turns around. You start dating your teachers, and the world just goes upside down, and I don't know which way is up.
You dated a teacher?
No. But I know people.
But that's how you know people that dated a teacher.
Yes. Not the same teacher. I know people who dated their teachers after they were finished with the teacher-student relationship.
So it's not as weird. Do you still think that's weird?
It's still weird. It's a little weird. But it depends, you know? It depends what kind of a class it is, you know? If it's a yoga class and you're dating your yoga instructor, it's not such a big deal.
I think that's kind of weird.
No, they were already grabbing your hiney, telling you how to tuck it in, so whatever, right? Okay. But if they were your piano teacher, for example, that's weird.
Why piano?
I don't know. Haven't you seen The Piano?
No.
No, I haven't either, but I've heard it's good.
But why is it just creepy when a piano teacher, as opposed to a school teacher?
No, a piano teacher, school teacher.
Same? I think it's because piano teachers are usually really old. That's what I imagine. When I imagine a piano teacher, I imagine an old man with a mustache. Or a woman with a gray hair tucked back into a bun, and when
a
she
mustache.
And a mustache. And when she lets her hair down, it wraps around her leg like a snake, and it's just awful.
She looks sort of like that old woman from the movie The Others. The psychic.
Yeah. Exactly. She looks like that. Yeah. And I think that's why it's creepy for piano teachers.
I had a piano teacher one time. Her name was Edna.
Edna?
Yeah.
Is this a real name, or you...
I'm protecting her by using a false name.
Okay, that's what I wanted you to do.
Yes. Edna was almost exactly as you described.
Was she actually?
Yes.
Did she make a pass at you?
I made a pass at her.
Oh. What?
Because of her mustache. Are you judging me?
No, I'm just... That's good, I guess.
That was the end of our piano lessons. But it was so sensual as she placed my fingers upon the keys.
Oh.
Yes. She had this
Too
really
much.
nice cat as well.
Cat? What color is it?
I don't really remember.
So it wasn't the cat that you were actually focusing on?
No, I'm not really complimenting the cat. I'm complimenting Edna.
Yeah. I figured, actually. But...
And it wasn't so much Edna as it was Joseph.
Joseph?
And it wasn't so much piano as it was the bus driver who used to drive me to school when I first went to college.
You have a bus driver that... Okay, what? How are you getting these points? They're completely unrelated.
They're not unrelated. I'm telling a story, but through metaphor.
Okay.
Edna, the piano teacher with the mustache and the cat, is exactly like Joseph, the bus driver who used to take me to my chemistry at 8:30 in the morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Although I never came Fridays.
So you had a weird sexually attraction to this bus driver? 8:30 in the morning?
No, he had an attraction to me.
Oh, so it was reversed. And that was a person of authority to you?
Not really. In fact, it is completely unrelated. But
so what do you... other than that, what do you think teachers do after duty? Like, I don't think they actually do anything. I think they actually just sit in a room and sip coffee and eat apples. That's what I envisioned.
apples?
Apples. You know, like the apple
people
on the
give them
desk?
apples?
Yes. I've never seen a teacher with an actual apple, and I really want to. Like a big, red, fake-looking apple.
Do you think that maybe they get so many apples that they just despise apples by the time they're, like, in their second year of teaching?
Do you think that any teachers are... I'm just going to answer your question with another question. Do you think that there's any teachers that are allergic to apples?
No.
You don't think that... You
No.
think it's like what, like an... like
It's a prerequisite. You can't
Yeah, that's
apply
what
to
I
teachers
figured.
college if you are allergic to apples.
You don't think so?
No, you can't. I know this.
You know this.
I've
You tried.
looked into it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering, because I've never... I haven't seen it, though. Maybe they get sick of it.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
They do. They get sick of the apples.
Hmm.
By about the second year.
By the second year?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a student give a teacher an apple. Maybe it's a joke.
Well, they figure it out.
Figured it out?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the rejection, like the teacher throwing the apple in the garbage and the student seeing it.
I saw a teacher chuck an apple straight into a student's face. He was 8 years old.
The teacher was.
The student. Don't be ridiculous.
That's really disturbing.
She threw it right into his face.
That kind of reminds me of a dream you once told me about.
I told you about a dream?
About someone throwing something in someone's face.
Let's not get into that here.
No?
No.
Can you tell me a different dream?
I hate when you have that dream that you're giving birth out of your back.
Out of your back? What?
Yeah, you know, the baby's just sort of coming out, but it's coming out of your lower back instead, so you can't see it. And
So, like,
you
your
suspect that
ass.
it's a black baby, but you can't see it, and you don't know
Why
for
would you
sure.
suspect it's a black baby?
There was this mailman, and you know what? That's just too private. Never mind.
So what do you think is the meaning of that?
I think the meaning
Is
that-
don't sleep with the mailman.
No, I think it's that I'm afraid of heights.
Why?
Dreams are mystical. I don't have to explain them to you. If you look
Do you
it
think
up,
that dreams hold more meaning than on the outside appearance?
I think they do. I think that they can tell you a lot about how you're feeling. Sometimes you're not even aware that you're feeling. And I don't mean like if you have a dream that you went off riding a gigantic, I don't know, Saint Bernard dog that you have always dreamed about taming and riding Saint Bernards. But it might mean that you want freedom. And you want to push the boundaries of
Or
what's possible.
if you have a dream where you're killing someone, you have a lot of anger towards a certain person?
It could be toward that person, depending on the nature of the killing.
What about dreams that you're getting killed? What do you think those mean? Because I have a lot of those where I actually get killed. And it's not like you wake up right before you die. I actually get killed, and then I